12 of what has been a fascinating battle between Daniel Ponce de Leon, knockout sensation, Guatemala, Mexico, and Huntington Park in Los Angeles, and Gerry Penalosa from San Carlos in the Philippines.
This is really a perfect example of what we say now. The Mexican fighters become so much intelligent now. What used to be traditionally, they was known just for being warriors. Now they're totally different. They're boxing. All of the kids are Nacho Bernstein with each other. They box, they punch, they do everything now.
That's because they fight in the U.S. so much, and many of them were beaten by American fighters who had more craft, and so they had to adjust to get more craft themselves.
And they did a great job of that now.
Well, what we're seeing is a globalization of the sport, which sees translation of boxing cultures from all around the world into those that have been distinctive in other parts of the world. And now, you know, European fighters are no longer all stand up straight, don't move from the waist, non-athletic fighters. You're seeing more and more athletic talent and more variety in the way European fighters fight. You're seeing more technicality and more boxing discipline from Mexican and other Latin American fighters. Fighters are emerging with different styles from Africa, the South Pacific, the Asian Pacific Rim. I mean, Manny Pacquiao emerges from the Philippines not as a flash and dash speed fighter, but a sledgehammer bomber. And the bottom line is that you'll see a little bit of everything everywhere now. It's the constant globalization of the sport.
Yes, sure. In Mexico, Nacho is the first one I know that they had got an image of having boxer punches.
Which is part of the reason that Marquez never was able to get the support of Mexican fans for long.
Seconds, 12 seconds to go. Penalosa trying to make his point about more accurate, more precise punching. De Leon lasting all the way through 12 rounds while throwing in some rounds 130, 150, 120 punches. An amazing show of boxing variety from two fighters who changed themselves frequently throughout the fight, especially Daniel Ponce de Leon, who seemed to grow and learn an entire generation in there during the course of 12 rounds against the older, more well-schooled fighter.
It was a very impressive performance, and as I said, in the future, he's going to be a much more balanced out fighter, and I don't think he'll come out trying to force knockouts. He'll let him happen.
No, particularly if he moves up to fight the kinds of fighters he wants to fight. And you see that Harold Letterman's scorecard gave the last 9 rounds in a row to Ponce de Leon, which is really a tribute to Ponce de Leon's intellect. What Harold is saying with that scorecard is that the kid learned a lesson right there during the course of the fight and acted on it. Right, Harold?
One thought that I kept getting me over and over and over again. Gerry Penalosa is a guy that's been in a zillion wars, taking a zillion punches to the head. And to be perfectly frank, I honestly believe that he sees the opening and can't pull the trigger. And that's the reason why he doesn't throw enough punches. I mean, he's a guy that should be retired for his own good, Jim. He's really been in a tremendous amount of wars, won his world title a few years back, but now he sees that opening, can't let it go.
No, I spoke to his manager, Billy Keane's girlfriend, before the fight and said, is it a crossroads fight? And she said, nope, I think he's going to be around for a while longer. Let's take a visit to Michael Buffer and see if Harold's scorecard is in league with those of Las Vegas or different again.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, we go to the scorecards. Nelson Vasquez and Dave Moretti, and Chuck Jampa both scored the bout 119-109. Dave Moretti 120, 108, all to the winner by unanimous decision. Still the light featherweight champion of the world, Daniel Ponce